Welcome back to another episode of Good on the Rocks podcast. I am your host, David. And today, folks, I need you to grab a stiff drink because this one's going to rattle your cage. I mean, picture some guy in a stained recliner smirking as he uploads pictures of his wife. Maybe drugged, maybe naked, helpless, for strangers to bid on like she's a damn auction. Not cool, man. I mean, try straight up evil. So, welcome to Grit on the Rocks, where we drag the ugliest crap out of the shadows. I'm David. And today we're ripping into the sick world where guys trade their wives' pics and worse, online. It's crazier than you think, and it's real. I really didn't know about this. It was brought to my attention recently, but yeah, let's roll.
This podcast is a Buenos Dias Media production.
This is the Grit on the Rocks podcast, where raw conversations meet smooth sips. Pull up a chair, pour your favorite drink, puff on your favorite cigar, and join us as we dive into the convos that matter. No scripts, no barriers, just unfiltered truth served straight up. Cheers to the real ones out there. Salud.
So, this was brought to my attention. I'm actually I was working on a different episode a couple of days ago. And my wife just hits me up and she goes, "This is crazy. There's actually a website where men trade pictures of their wives, usually naked." I was like, "Get the fuck out of here, really?" She goes, "Yeah, I just heard it on a podcast." So when she said that, I was dumbfounded, and I had to go online and check, right? So, I'm on X neck deep in the usual mess, the memes and the fights and whatever. And I catch this read about a guy whose pal got busted posting his wife's pics in some dark web cesspool. Figure it was a lone weirdo, right? But no, it's a freaking epidemic. Guys from France to Fresno turning their marriages into horror shows. Apparently, it's very big in the UK. As I looked up, all these articles popped up, and it was mainly in the UK. Even though there are laws against that, like that revenge porn and stuff like that, this is actually a thing, which is crazy to me. I thought men sharing their wives on OnlyFans was bad. At least on OnlyFans, they're consenting to do so, right? I don't know, some women are naked. Some men do porn with their women, for others for $5 a month or whatever it is. But this is just wild to me. So, yeah, buckle up because this ride is type nasty.
The views and opinions expressed by the host, guest, and/or participants of this show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Buenos Dias Media LLC, its associates, partners, and show sponsors. The content is intended for entertainment purposes and should not be construed as professional advice. Listener discretion is advised.
All right, so here's the rundown. There's this slimy corner of the internet. Think dark web marketplaces, Telegram backrooms, X threads gone rogue, where guys are peddling pics of their wives like they're hawking old tires. Some call it, Candalism. Candalism. Candaulism. So it's getting a kick out of strangers leering at their partners. So apparently is The guys who post the pictures get off on knowing that other men are looking at their wife naked, whacking off, or whatever it is that they're doing, right? The others are just predators, right? So, but the crazy thing is that some of these people are drugging their wives and snapping pictures of them and trading them without a shred of consent. We're talking obscure sites. I'm not going to name, I pulled up a few here, but I'm not going to name because I'm not promoting this. But there are also private groups with names that, just make your skin crawl. One post I saw bragged about a guy running a wife archive with 200 uploads. 200! I mean, picture this. Some creep screen glowing in a dim basement using names like Wife Pimp 88, posting shots of his wife passed out, or worse, for a bunch of degenerates to rate. It's not fringe. Cops in Germany last year busted a ring with 1,500 members swapping this stuff. In the UK, they hit a Telegram group with 100,000 pictures. It's global, it's organized, and it's a damn nightmare. Two types here. The proud ones, me and the wife love this. And the secret scumbags who get a crowbar to the head if she found out. Both are unhinged, but the sneaky ones, they're the real poison. Let's tear into why this is beyond messed up. I mean, there are girls who consent to this, and again, it's still weird, but if she's consenting, again, there's people on OnlyFans and stuff like that where they are proud to share their beaver for a price. So, but when it's not consented, it's so wrong, it's so crazy. I mean, so look, consent's the line, and these guys torch it. Most of these women, they're all cold. Some are drugged, asleep. They're clueless while their pictures are getting passed around like trading cards. That's not cool. That's a felony with a human cost. Imagine your mom, your wife, your buddy finding out some coward's been selling her dignity to the highest bidder. It's not a punchline. It's a life shredded. Even the consensual crowd, and, big air quotes, stinks. If you're so hollow you need strangers to gawk at your wife to feel something, dude, you need a therapist, not a chat room. And half of these clowns are lying anyway. They say she's into it. Yeah, right. Until she finds the server logs. Exes got guys whining their wives overreacted when they got caught. Dude, really? Overreacted? I'd burn the fucking house down. The wreckage is ugly. Divorces explode. 50% of revenge porn victims split from their partner, per a study in 2023. Laws try to catch up. England has banned non-consensual sharing since 2005. Max 7 years in jail. But the internet's a hydra. One site dies, 5 pop up. Hosted in places cops can't touch. Victims, therapy bills, STDs from assaults they didn't know about, trust obliterated, all cause some dirtbag wanted clout in a chat room. Now it gets batshit. This isn't a handful of loners. It's a full-blown black market. Guys collect pics like they're hoarding baseball stats, trading, raiding, building sick little empires. One creep claimed he had exclusive sets from 75 wives. Like it's a trophy case. Dark web forums sell premium packs for crypto, $50 a pop. It's not just pics, it's power, and it's grotesque. So you want some real stories? Then buckle up. But before we do that, let's hear a word from one of our supporters.
Looking to connect with like-minded men who share your drive for success and passion for the finer things in life? Welcome to the Apex Gentlemen's Guild, a private members club for men who value ambition, camaraderie, giving back, and personal growth. For a limited time while we're fully remote, you can join the guild for free. Gain access to tons of motivational content, exclusive events, insightful discussions, and a network of high-performance individuals. Don't miss this chance to elevate your social circle. Request to join today at facebook.com/groups/Apex Gentlemen's Guild, or give us a like at facebook.com/Apex Gentlemen's Guild. The Apex Gentlemen's Guild, excellence forged in unity.
All right. So let's continue with this insane topic, but I just had to talk about it because it's so... Listen, I don't have sisters. I do have close friends that are females, and, you know, I have cousins and stuff like that, you know, people that I consider like sisters. Not only that, I have a wife that I love very much, and I have a daughter who means the world to me. And if something like this were to happen, I don't know how I would react. It's just I'd go insane, and I'd seek more than justice. I'd probably seek vengeance. And I'm not telling anybody out there to go and do anything crazy, but it's just insane to find out things like this, that people get off on this, which is so freaking weird. Again, one thing is the consenting crew. I mean, whatever, women do what they do. If they're consenting, they want to do this. Not that it's good, but it's still weird that they want other men to see them naked. And it's weird that a man wants other men to see his wife or partner naked. It's just weird to me. But yeah, there's a whole black market to this. And I have a few stories here. I don't want to share the name, even though this seems to be public information. I mean, these are based on articles and stuff like that. But again, so in France in 2024, this dude, he drugged his wife with sedatives for a decade. From 2011, well, 9 years, almost a decade. From 2011 to 2020. You know, he slipped sedatives in her ice cream, her wine, or whatever he could get it into. Then he invited 72 strangers while she was knocked out to come and rape her, basically. And he filmed it all and had 20,000 pictures and videos labeled abuse. The cops caught him after he got nabbed filming upskirts in a store. Jeez, man. And the woman, throughout her blackouts, she thought it was some type of Alzheimer's. Turns out it was her husband's pills. 51 guys. You know, they were firemen, they were soldiers, they were just regular schmucks. They were all convicted with him. He got 20 years. And now she's become a feminist hero, but I mean, her life was ruined. Another case in Indianapolis. You know, this guy drugged his wife with sedative for years and raped her unconscious, and he recorded it. She'd wake up groggy, find eyedroppers, once a pill dissolving in her mouth. She found the videos on his phones of him assaulting her night after night. He emailed her, "I was taking advantage of you in your sleep." The cops nailed him for rape and felony charges, but the judge gave him 8 years of house arrest, not a day locked up. She divorced him, but, you know, the scars, they don't fade. Germany, an unnamed creep. This guy laced his wife's drinks with benzos, pimped her out online to 30 men over 2 years. And then he live streamed it. Viewers paid in Bitcoin. She thought her fatigue was stress. No. Cops raided His setup, servers, cameras, the works. He's doing 12 years now, and she's in hiding, shattered. In California, the psycho posed as a porn recruiter, drugged his girlfriend with GHB, staged shoots with random dudes he found online, filmed it, sold it, 50 videos, hundreds of buyers. She thought she signed up for modeling, woke up to a living hell. He got 15 years. She's still piecing herself together. I mean, it seems that tech is also a problem, right? We have, AI deepfakes. Nowadays, some loser with, like $20 and a selfie, he can churn out deepfakes of a person, of a woman or a man, whatever it is, right? Of your wife. And no real pics are needed, right? Social media is flooded with these types of deepfake trades. It's just a free-for-all, right? The line between real and fake toast, and these freaks don't care. That's the insanity we're wading through. I just gotta say this. Listen, I understand people have their kinks and their fetishes and fantasies and whatever. I mean, we all have them. Anytime you're violating someone else to get your rocks off, I think is just insane to me. It's insane to me that these countries that want to be very extremist when it comes to their political views, and I'm not going to enter that whole topic of political views, but there are these places that they love the virtue signaling. They love to tell the world how right they are and how wrong everybody else is. They want to protect nowadays people, child offenders and stuff like that. And sadly, here in the United States, there are states who have adapted this mentality, which is why I cannot support it. I don't care what political party you are from. I don't care what you believe or represent. If things like this, when it comes to children, when it comes to a violation of someone's dignity, I just can't support that. And again, I don't care which side, if you're on the left or the right. If you are the side that supports protecting people who hurt children, protecting people who violate women and their dignity and men too, I just can't support it. And which is why I stand firm on not supporting these people, even though people don't want to focus on that and they want to focus on other aspects of the politics. But I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. I don't vote for colors. I don't vote for red or blue. I vote for what I think is best for me, for my family, for my country. And if you are the side that protects these type of people, then I am against you. So there's time to close the sewer lid. I mean, we all know this. The internet's a circus. You have cat videos and crypto scams. But this is a back alley slaughterhouse nobody signed up for. Trading your wife's pics or her body isn't cool. It isn't edgy. It's a coward's game. It's pathetic. It's vicious. It's soul dead. And it's growing, sadly, right? Interpol's tracking a 300% spike in this crap since 2020. But till next time, stay on the lookout, people. Remember to keep your spirits high, your cigars lit, your glasses full, and your conversations meaningful.
Cribbed on the rocks tonight, met with hearts like iron bars, tackling life's endless fight, scars becoming stars, diving deep into the void, working dreams like candy, family bonds sometimes destroyed, like fate always handy. Real men, real issues here, facing fears like storms at sea. Truth is all we hold dear, weakness, say Emotions lost